Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of Mark's marvellous money-making movies.
Yeah.
Here we have...
So, what stage are you at now then? You've got that bit into place, haven't you?
Yes,
that bit of worktop where the sink's going.
Yeah, that's the female...
And you've got the other end here.
The female joint, you can see the bolts, they're sat there waiting for you. You don't need your hand holder in place, they're already there.
Yeah, that's that little trick you did, isn't it, Dave?
It certainly is, Mark.
Yeah, nice one.
Right, you've got an offcut here.
Yeah.
From cutting that into length to support this, so
yeah.
it's the same height underneath all the way through.
Right.
Slide that into place on the wall.
Yeah.
And then into place lengthwise. A visual check over at the top.
Right.
You can, if you look at this as it is, you'll see a gap.
Yeah.
From above.
Right.
Look down above, you can see there's a gap.
Yeah.
Just gently pull the worktop until there's no gap.
Oh yeah, okay.
So when the mitre is cut, that lines up with there. It's only a couple of mils, but it all helps.
Yeah, got it.
Nice sharp pencil.
Yeah, it's nice to have a sharp pencil, isn't it?
Right. So you get a good clear mark, and then go underneath.
Right. Oh yeah, right. So I've got underneath.
Yeah. Mark over the first bolt hole.
Yeah.
And then just past the last one.
Okay.
And that'll give you your angle for the room. It might not be perfectly 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And then while we're down here, if you've got a hob or a sink, especially a hob.
Yeah.
Most hobs are 5 mils wide. So use the flat of your pencil.
Yeah.
If you've got one like that. And then slide it across the inside of the unit.
Have a look at that, Dave.
Slide it across the inside of the worktop, inside of the unit, along the underside of the worktop.
Got you.
Both sides.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really matter what size hob's going in there, this will help you find the centre.
Got you.
That's it. Onto the cutting. See your pencil marks now.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, them 2 pencil marks, yeah.
Over the first bolt hole, just past the last bolt hole. The offset on the jig is 8mm from the guide bush to the edge of your cutter.
Right.
So come back about 9mm, so it's not too tight when you drop it in and for the sweep.
Yeah.
9mm there. And then 5mm off the face of the male cut for cutting off the waist. So 9 into the worktop and 5 off for the waist.
Get your thing.
Get a straight edge. So you've got, that will be your cut line.
Yeah.
This is just to take the waist off like the jigsaw is on the female. So all this is gone.
Right.
This one.
Right.
We know the female cut. Now we're going to do the male cut. Now there's a series of holes here. This is the one at the top, the male cut.
Okay.
That'll go along the post form edge. And the 9mm pencil mark that you've come off your cut line will now be the inside of your jig. These particular clamps, try and set them as close to the edge of your jig as you can, slightly hanging off it.
Why's that end?
Because when you're coming past with the router, the base is so wide, it will catch them if they're not far enough out the way. Same as before, the first cut is only a couple of mils.
Oh yeah.
that first piece there that you don't take with the circular saw, finish it with a G. Always cutting into the worktop. Piece of scratch in your pocket.
Yeah, a bit of my fucking scratch.
Hey, from our friend Mark the painter.
Yeah.
And then just tidy up the paper underneath.
Just lightly like
That's it. And then just sand off anything across the surface. Like going against the way you cut first to make it nice and smooth, and then one pass the way the cut goes.
What you got to do on this male one then? Just turn that jig round.
That's it. Bolt holes are now ready for cutting on the male, and always check that you've got it the right way round by measuring off the post-form edge, the distance to the centre of your first one.
Yeah.
So when you put them together, they're the same all the way through.
Yeah,
because if it's the wrong way round, it's not going to work.
Got it.
And you're up to speed.
You got the
Male cut is now made.
yeah.
So it's all to length and to the right angle.
Right. Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to offer it up to the female to see how close it is.
Yeah.
Take your time with this because it's a finished edge and it's going in beautifully.
Oh yeah, look at that baby.
So it's a dry fit. You can see that it's going to be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the angle's pretty good. It's all square along the back.
Right.
So now we're ready to put the jointing compound into the joint.
Okay.
And bolt it all together.
Oh yeah, this is a bit I've been waiting for. I like this bit.
Oh yeah.
So what jointing compound you actually using here, Dave?
This particular jointing compound is Howden's general purpose silicone.
Right, okay.
It's okay. It's not.
And it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your joint's any good, it doesn't really matter what colour your compound is. But
Yeah.
the most ideal is colour matched, and Colour Bond do a good one.
Right.
Where it's pretty much bacteria resistant. This stuff's okay.
Yeah, well, as long as it does the job. So what we're doing here?
Just going to put a 5mm bead
Yeah.
along the front edge. And across the top edge.
What, just up them bits, why not the rest of it?
You can put filling on all of it.
But I don't suppose it's necessary as long as that top and edge is sealed.
You're sharp there, Mark, for a painter.
Yeah.
it's
not just a pretty face, you know.
Hey, that's it, you got it. Then just spread it lightly across there so you know you've got an even...
All the way up to the top line.
And there's no gaps, yeah.
Drop it in.
Lift the female slightly so you've got
Yeah.
a bit more of an angle. There you go.
I'll tell you what's beautiful.
This is a brilliant bit of kit.
Right. What is it?
10mm ratchet spanner.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
normally the old ones are like that.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
got to find the bolt, find the bolt,
Yeah,
find
yeah.
the bolt. This one, you wrap it around the bolt.
Job done.
Wrench.
Oh, right.
Beautiful bit of wrenching. B&Q.
Yeah.
We're not covering everything in complete detail in this, so if you've got any more questions,
Don't ask me.
don't ask Mark.
So you just basically tighten them up now, aren't you?
That's it, you got it. And that Conti block at the back is stopping that end from dropping.
Oh right, yeah. I remember, yeah.
Yeah, it's not so much of an issue on this one because you've got an end panel. But sometimes you don't have that, it's like a void.
Got it.
I was thinking it might be a good idea to inbox you for any questions. Like increasing like...
Well, yeah, no point in boxing questions for me because I ain't got a clue.
No, we do.
Well, a bit of a clue.
So
Yeah. I mean, this is not a general painting video, but there's a lot of people out there wanting to know how to do it, isn't there?
Exactly. So
Do you
if
know
you've
what I
got
mean?
any questions like that we haven't covered, ask Mark and he can find out for you.
Yeah.
Because he knows kitchen fitting.
Yeah, like I've got time for that fuck off.
And increase your fan base.
Well, yeah, there
Might
is.
make you some more money.
There is that, yeah.
Interaction. With your
Oh, hold on, so what you done there?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, right, yeah, okay then.
Did you get that one?
I think I did, just run it by again. You got all that silicone
Oh.
stuff sticking out.
That's it. Silicone's got a really a good half-hour working time.
Yeah.
So you don't need. You can take your time. You don't have to rush. Scrape off the excess with one of these handy little scrapers that come with the worktop.
With the worktop,
protecting the
yeah, that's a
corners.
good idea, that.
And you can see there, it's a dark line.
Yeah,
So it's not tight.
yeah,
You
got
want
it.
that joint tight.
Yeah, got it.
So we want the worktop, the female worktop, to go that way, the male worktop to go this way. So if you stick a chisel in the back of the male worktop,
Yeah.
pushing, if you come in close to this, you'll see. It should squish the silicone out.
Yeah.
There it is. See how it's moved?
Yeah.
That's it. So that's what we're looking for. A nice tight joint. Now we can tighten up the first one. Don't over tighten it. Because we want some play. Now do the middle one. Mark's leaving us in a couple of weeks.
Mate, I'm off to the Philippines, I'll tell you. I can't wait, I'm sick of doing this shit.
He thinks.
Hey?
Mark knows it's hot here. And it's going to be just as hot there, but he won't have to wear his work boots.
Yeah, there is that. But I'll be going into an hotel where it's air conditioning, mate, and making sweet love to some woman. You know what I'm saying?
How good is that?
Oh, it's good because I was suffering last time. I was just sweating like a pig, like, you know what I mean?
Bit of free lube.
Yeah,
Nice bit of free lube.
free love.
Ladies and gentlemen. Right, that's the middle one tightened up, and you can see where it's pushed
Yeah,
the silicone through again.
I can, yeah.
So use your scraper, tidy that up.
Just double check it.
And it needs to be a rubber mallet, otherwise you've got a high chance of damaging the worktop.
Well, yeah, makes sense.
A lot of it is common sense. And you talk to the boys and girls and they're a bit worried because they've never done a Masons Mitre. A lot of it is just basic common sense. Once you see what you've got to do.
Yeah. Hey, check her out here.
Cat. Oh, Howie.
We're just showing everybody how to do a Masons Mitre.
Thank you. Right, mate. Mark's fan base might be able to make a few pounds by making their own mitres.
And now you're just doing the last one, ain't you?
Yeah, but he's got one of those flipping apps on his phone that he can make you naked as well while you're doing it.
Can you give me a right good pair of tits?
That's a nice night there, look at that.
Beautiful. No, beautiful.
Like the black stuff.
Right, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but we've made it like level all the way through to about here.
Yeah.
So you just high this side, just keep tapping it, and if it doesn't want to go, hit it the other side from underneath until you can feel that it's level.
Yeah. Sounds like an idea. Sounds like a plan.
Common sense, my old friend. Right, now we're ready. Tighten the lot up as far as it will go. Now you've got to be careful doing this, because as you're tightening the bolt is coming further through the nut, and you've only got a finite amount of space between the bolt and the back of your recessed bolt hole.
Yeah.
So if you keep tightening it and keep tightening it, to exaggerate the scenario, that bolt could end up over here and you'll never get your bolt spanner out.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it's one of those ones, it slips over and around. So rub it across.
And if what? You don't feel anything?
If it catches, yeah, if you don't feel anything, it's a good joint. See now it's caught?
Okay.
Ever so slightly. So just tap the worktop until the coin slides over.
No, right, that's a good idea actually.
And then that's jobs are good.
Sweet. Good.
Thank you for watching Wallington Filming.
Yeah, cheers Dave, thanks for that. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who'll find that most interesting, although it is a long video.
It's a very
It's a complicated...
complicated and involved joint.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's a step-by-step process, and you need to get all the steps correct.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise
right,
you could
mate,
end up with a broken joint.
Yeah, we don't want that, do we?
We don't want that. We want you to ask Mark if you've got any problems. And the best advice I can give you is take your time. The speed will come.
That's it. Thank you Dave. Cheers mate.
You're welcome.
True coat production.